Happy Monday, everybody. I hope you guys are doing good. We are starting with the upstairs as always. We're going to do the bathroom, and then we are going to go into my room and do the dusting and the floors upstairs this week. And then we will head downstairs. But like I said, we're starting off in the bathroom, and I've been doing amazing with keeping up with that dish wand I keep in the shower to clean a different section each week. I have been actually using it. So when I cleaned the bathroom this week, I did not have to go inside the shower. I just had to do like the outside glass, and I am going to hang these little things up so I can hang my razor instead of just throwing it on the shelf. So we're going to hang those up, and then we are just going to clean the rest of the bathroom. It felt so nice to just get back on track with that routine of keeping up with the shower. It's one of those routines that just make my life a lot easier when I actually do it, right? And that's the key to the routines. You have to actually stick with them for them to work. So I couldn't figure it out. That's why I was like bobbing my head with the little razor holder. I finally did, though. I felt like an idiot because it was pretty simple. So voila, there's my razor holder. I think I ordered them off Amazon for a few bucks or something. I can link it below if you want. But we are moving on to the window here above the toilet, and even though you can't see through it because of the glass, I like to try to clean it occasionally. So we're just going to give that a good clean, and then I am going to go in and clean the toilet. And I am going to use my feather duster or my Swiffer duster. I saw this hack on Instagram or something, and it just makes it so much easier. Just try it. So I keep this on the floor behind my trash can in the bathroom, and I obviously don't use that duster on the toilet and then go dust the rest of my house. It does help when you're cleaning the toilet, because you guys know when you're cleaning the toilet how the dust and the hair, that's the biggest struggle when you're cleaning it. It's a struggle trying to get all that dust and hair. So anyways, that makes it so you don't really have to fight with it. So we're just going to clean the toilet, and then we are going to move on to the rest of the bathroom. I wanted to take just a quick second and introduce myself. I know I have some new subscribers, which I'm so happy about. My name is Melissa. I live in Florida. I have 2 children, Taylor and Tyler. They are 16 and 18. I've been with their dad, my husband, for 20 years in November. I have been a teacher for the past 8 years. This is the first year that I did not teach. I was so tired and burned out, so I decided to come back home, and it worked out really well because during this past summer, my husband started his own business after working with a company for 17 years or 16 years. And so now I'm able to help him with the secretarial office work of it. So lots of changes this past year for my husband, for myself, with our careers, all for the good. And also our daughter graduated this past May. So it's been a year now, my gosh. And so that of course was different. So just we're kind of in a season of change, but thankfully it's good happenings, good things going on. We also have a yellow lab, Charlie. You will see him a lot. He is always around, getting into things, supervising, and I talk about him a lot. I show him a lot. He's kind of the baby of the family. He's 4 years old, and the kids were old enough when we got him that they remember the baby stage very well. So I feel like they kind of baby him too. Not just me, not just his dad, but he's a really good dog. He's a good boy. We just absolutely love him. And I think that's it. I mean, you'll get to know me more and more as you hang out. Hopefully you do. I do like to engage with my subscribers, so don't ever feel too shy or afraid to say anything in the comments. I read every comment. I respond to every comment. If you ever need anything, you have any questions about anything I'm using, or you just want to say hey, please feel free to do so. I love communicating with you guys. I truly do. So we are finishing up in the bathroom, and notice it didn't take me too long this week because I've been, like I said, keeping up with the shower, but also the counters weren't horrible. It was nice, very nice. This is one of the reasons I love routines, but like I said, just as long as I keep up with them.
I'm not gonna play nice. I'll be the witch you tell your friends about. I'm the crazy ex-girl you pretend you don't know, 'cause you know I could ruin your life. Rumor has it you have someone new. She'll regret you like a bad tattoo, 'cause you'll never change, you'll always stay the same. Go on and tell all your friends all about me. I don't give a nothing sticks to me, baby. Yes, hon, I'm Teflon, I don't give an F, so go ahead and tell them I'm a little bit too much for ya. Maybe you're not man enough, 'cause I speak my mind, yeah, I spit it out. I don't care about if you think that I'm a little bit too much for ya. Maybe you're not man enough, 'cause I speak my mind, yeah, I spit it out. I don't care about if you think that I'm a little bit too much. I'm not gonna play cool.
I just want to say this lint roller trick works wonders. I usually use my little handheld vacuum, and I think it works really well. But I'm noticing, and the feather duster I feel like just kind of smushes the dust everywhere on those lamps, the lampshades. But I think I saw somewhere to use the lint roller, and it's like magic. I love it. So 10 out of 10 would recommend for sure.
All about me, I don't give a nothing sticks to me, baby. Yes, hon, I'm Teflon, I don't give an F, so go ahead and tell them I'm a little bit too much for ya. Maybe you're not man enough, 'cause I speak my mind, yeah, I spit it out. I don't care about if you think that I'm a little bit too much for ya. Maybe you're not man enough, 'cause I speak my mind, yeah, I spit it out. I don't care about if you think that I'm a little bit too much. Little bit too much. A little bit too much. A little bit too much. I'm a little bit too much for ya. Maybe you're not man enough, 'cause I speak my mind, yeah, I spit it out. I don't care about if you think that I'm a little bit too much for ya. Maybe you're not man enough, 'cause I speak my mind, yeah, I spit it out. I don't care about if you think that I'm a little bit too much. Waste of words, waste of breath, 'cause I've got none to say. Thoughts they burn inside my chest. Can take it one more day. No matter how much pain I'm in, no matter how, gotta think, I gotta breathe. Changes to come, 'cause the light's just around the corner. Life must go on. What won't kill me will make me stronger. When I'm falling down on my knees, I will rise and try to believe that changes will come, 'cause the light's just around the corner. There's ways to go, ways to leave. Been thinking about them all, 'cause life's Life's too hard. Life's too mean.
I know my room is like a hot mess. These are all the sheets. If you guys remember, I think last week I changed the bedding. So those were the new sheets I tried, which I do not recommend if you're a hot sleeper. They're soft, but they're not for hot sleepers like they said they were. And then, of course, the old bedding was under that. So I was like, okay, let me get my life together and clean up everything. I swear this dresser is just the catch-all. It just, everything, like, me smelling the laundry makes me laugh. Is it clean? Is it not? I don't know. I think it was dirty. But anyways, I just think it's like such a catch-all for everything. And I really want to get better at just not like throwing things there and leaving them.
'Cause the light's just around the corner. Over and over, you feel the weight on your shoulders, the world pushing in, time and time again. Feels like an ocean, like chaos in motion, out there drifting, always spinning. No matter where you go, the one thing you should do.
I really need to clean the vacuum, but I am not going to today. However, also my diffuser. I am going to clean my dehumidifier. So I keep this one up here in my room, and I haven't been able to use it because when I opened the container, I noticed there was like some mildew inside. So we're gonna bleach that, clean that, that way I can get it going because it's really humid lately. Florida summer, even though it's not officially summer, is back in action. And I keep that sticking out there to cover up the light because it's really bright. And I just kind of like laid this sock here because like any light from it bothers me. So anyways, we're gonna get this cleaned and then we will vacuum and mop up here. Yeah, this thing was so gross. What's interesting is I purchased this dehumidifier months after I purchased the one I keep downstairs, and this one has mold in it. The one downstairs does not. I still need to clean it, but this one had that like mold and mildew in it. It wasn't like just solid black. You could just see like this, like right here. Those are all spores. And I'm wondering if it's because it's by the bathroom and the bathroom has like the mold and mildew and the caulking that I complain about to you guys all the time. So I'm just going to spray it really well with bleach. I let it sit for a few minutes, dumped it right down the drain, and then I go in and just clean it, obviously with gloves and my scrubber. And now I'm just kind of wiping it down with disinfectant wipes, just like the other stuff, while the other part sits with the bleach in it, and get this nice and clean and disinfected. And then we're gonna clean the rest of it. But this thing was really gross. I just didn't want to run it while it had that mold in it. Obviously, I didn't even know these filters were there apparently. So if you buy one, just know that this is there in the back. Very easy to clean, took like 2 seconds, and also easy to put back together. So I clean these very carefully as well. It had like tons of dust, so it did need to get cleaned. Truly, I did not even know these were here. It was like an accident. I discovered them. But then we're going to go, like I said, and cleaned the container that holds the water, and it's so nice to have it running again because it is hot here in Florida. I don't want to sound like a broken record. I know you guys are also probably tired of me saying that. It's really not even the heat that's so bad. I mean, it is like crazy hot. It feels kind of like when you stand in front of an oven. That's the best way I can say it. Like, it's just hot. It's very, very hot. Especially the days that it's like in the high 90s, which we usually don't get until like July, August. It's very hot very early this year. It's really the humidity that makes it so miserable. Like, believe it or not, it's easier for me to go into my garage at 12:30 when it's hotter than it is at 9:30 in the morning because it's so humid and you just walk away more drenched. It's just miserable. But anyways, we have a pool. We're healthy. We're alive. Everything's okay. I shouldn't complain. So I get that nice and clean. And then I like kind of bleach the area around the drain just in case to be safe. And then we're going to empty this vacuum container that I did not empty last time I used it, which is probably why it smells so bad and I need to clean it. And I'm not going to clean it on this day. And we're just going to clean up some of this hair that is laying around everywhere from Charlie. He went through like a major deep like shed. He sheds all the time. There's hair everywhere constantly every day. But it's really bad the past like month, I think, because it did get so hot so quick. It seems to be going back to normal, which is still a lot, but it's not like it was. And that's nice. But anyway, so we're going to get all the hair picked up. I'm just moving all of Darren's shoes, and then we'll vacuum all of this hair up. There's so much. And then we're going to do a quick mop up here. I'm going to use my steam mop. But how satisfying is this whenever you see me vacuum along the wall? Because I don't always move his shoes, to be honest, when I'm vacuuming. I know I should. But sometimes you just like come in and you just want to like get it done, you know? So I have all of this laundry and trash at the top of the stairs. I'm gonna have my son help me bring it down. It's really nice having him home for the summer. Just little things like this, getting his help is nice. Especially this first week, he actually is just home literally all the time because he doesn't have football conditioning yet. He starts that, I think, in the next week or two. So he has to get up really early, and they go for a few hours every day. They try to get it early in the morning when it's not so hot out, and he does that all summer. So this summer is going to look a little different because you guys know he had ACL surgery in November, so he can't do everything the other guys can do yet. I'm hoping, and his physical therapist is hoping, they can release him to like fully go in completely and do everything they do in, you know, maybe like 6 weeks or so. But anyway, so it's nice having him home so he can help out a little bit, you know, with things around the house, things like that. And I'm just using, as you can see, my steam mop upstairs. I have bamboo flooring up here. It was just what was in the house when we moved in, and I never ever use my O-Cedar up here because the floors are not, like, the cracks aren't sealed. So I like the steam mop because it doesn't like soak it and get into the cracks. The steam mop works really well, and you can see it cleaning it. I don't know how to, like, I can see all the marks on it when it's dirty, like when the light shines on it, and you can see it get cleaned very well with the light on it when I'm steam mopping. Hopefully that makes sense. And now I'm just gonna take my little handheld vacuum that I love this thing. One of you guys got it, and you emailed me or messaged me saying you really enjoyed it. So I think Emma. So it is something I highly recommend. It's affordable, it has a light, does all the other fancy things the other ones do, but I'm gonna use it to clean these stairs real quick, and then we are going to move downstairs and tackle downstairs. All right, so I just got done doing upstairs. It took a little longer because I kind of gave it a good clean and cleaned my room. Ideally, all I have to do is the bathrooms, dust, and mop. But sometimes if I don't keep up with, obviously, the bathroom or my room, I have to like pick up the counters and pick up all the junk off my dresser and stuff, so it's kind of my fault. But anyways, here we go. Definitely a dirty floor. So it is 12:40 now. I'm going to go take a lunch break, and then we will pick up where we left off. So I knew that I wanted to mop down here, but I needed to run my Robovac, and it had been having issues the day before because the sensors were dirty. So I got out the instruction manual and just kind of cleaned everything off. It wasn't like a thorough deep clean on everything. I just mostly like wiped the sensors and the little wall thing. It looks like a spider kind of. Gave it a good clean, and it worked just fine. I swear I wish I would have gotten this thing sooner. I cannot rave about it enough. I'm not cutting the wall sensor thing, by the way. There's like hair tangled up. I think it was my daughter's because it was all dark and long. So anyways, we're getting that cleaned up, and then we are going to run that so that way by the time I'm done dusting and doing the bathrooms downstairs, I should be good to go to mop the floor. But first, as always, we got to do some laundry.
So doubtful. I'm faithful like a blind girl. I'm faithful like a blind girl. Faithful like a blind girl's dog. We were walking on the sidewalk. Person that I knew, you thought it was an old flame, but I told you it's not, so let it go, I try to make you see that I would not betray you in a million years, so why do you still flee when you are
So I started some laundry. The Robovac is going. I'm gonna start dusting downstairs. So there are 3 main things I like to do on Mondays. I like to clean my bathrooms. We have 2.5 baths. The one upstairs that belongs to the kids, they clean completely on their own. They do the toilet, the shower, the sinks, the whole shebang. I mean, my kids, I have literally an adult child, so they can handle that. And they do their own rooms. So I just have to do my bathroom, and then downstairs, I will do the downstairs bathroom just because it's used a lot. If guests come over, obviously they use it. So also my husband and son, they use it a lot in the mornings. They will give it a clean too as needed, but still weekly I like to go in and like change the trash, clean the toilet, change the hand towel, all of that. So anyways, I like to dust the house. Nothing crazy. I just take my Swiffer and just dust upstairs, downstairs, and then I will do the bathrooms, and then I clean the floors. And I love this routine. I feel like it kind of just sets you up for the rest of the week. So the rest of the week, I don't worry about the floors, especially with this Robovac. I don't worry about the dusting. I don't worry about the bathrooms unless, of course, they really need it. I just have to worry about like the day-to-day pickup, which isn't too bad. So I, will start always upstairs with my bathroom, and then I'll move to my room and do the dusting. And, just like you see. Oh, and then the floors. So the floors recently, this smells so good, by the way. I think I got it at like Marshall's or something. That Egyptian cotton spray. Anyway, so the floors. I have a lot of hard floors in my house. I have that room that you see behind me where that door is. That's the office. Most of you know. That's hard flooring. I have all of this, the living room, the den that I'm in right now, the living room we can see off in the corner, the kitchen. Every inch of downstairs is hard floor. Upstairs, you saw the most of it is hard floor, except the kids' rooms. It's a lot of hard floors to vacuum and mop. So upstairs, I'm still vacuuming. I don't put the Robovac up there at this time. I need to, but I don't yet, just out of sheer laziness, because you got to map it, set it up. It's a little different than doing it downstairs. So I have to vacuum up there and mop. However, downstairs, thankfully I have the Robovac to vacuum for me. Saves me a huge step. But what I like to do with mopping, just because even still it's a lot of mopping, is every week, every Monday without fail, I will mop the kitchen that I'm in now, the area right to the left, like in front of the French doors, it's like the main walkway, the living room that I was in a few minutes ago cleaning. I will mop just the main areas that we live in every week. And then I'll add to that one week, like this week that I'm doing right now that you're watching, I'll mop upstairs. And then down here, you'll see in a little bit, I'm not going to mop the den. I'm not going to mop the dining room. I'm not going to mop that long, dark hallway nobody walks in. So hopefully that makes sense. So there's 2 sections in the house, the upstairs and then some rooms downstairs. I switch those every week. But every week, no matter what, I always do the kitchen, the living room, and kind of like the walkway area, just to kind of save me some time, because we don't go in the dining room. We usually eat right here in the kitchen. We don't really go in the den. It doesn't get a lot of traffic. The office doesn't get a lot of traffic. That hallway by the bathroom downstairs doesn't get a lot of traffic. And so there's just some areas in the house that don't. So I switch it. And then upstairs, we're really not upstairs too often. We just go up there to go to bed. We're not hanging out upstairs. So hopefully that makes sense. And I'm sharing that just in case, I don't know, maybe you have a house with a lot of hard flooring. You don't always have to do every single inch. I do think it's important to make sure it does stay up to date and clean. But you can break it up and chunk it. You don't have to go crazy with it. So hopefully that makes sense. And maybe help make your life a little easier, or just give you like a different perspective on how somebody else does things. Sometimes it's nice and helpful to hear that.
I try to figure out who I am. Not sure what I'm doing here. And the days don't work out the way I thought they would. And before you, there was no one who understood. was feeling lost, but you're the one who can make it go away. All you have to do is look at me. Sometimes I can't breathe, but it feels like you're the one who saves me. When I try but don't succeed, yeah, it feels like you're the one who saves me, the one who saves me.
All right, so you guys know in April I was going through it and got off all my routines and was not mopping really. So my floors got crazy, and so a week or two ago, look at Charlie. He's so cute. I love him. So a week or two ago, we did a huge deep clean on my floors. Like we took, and I don't use my cedar mop when I mop. I usually use my steam mop, which I think is very effective. I love my steam mop. However, I knew I wanted to do a very deep clean on these floors. So I busted out the cedar. I had not used it in a couple years. And I mopped downstairs. You remember we did the cedar twice on all the floors downstairs, and then went over all of them with the steam mop, which by the way made a huge difference. I didn't show me dumping the water out, I think this week maybe, with the cedar, but I noticed it was a lot less dirty than it was when I did like the deep clean. So anyways, I had a point to that and I forgot. So I busted out my cedar mop and I used it, and I was like, first of all, I hate the thing. It's so hard on your back, and I think it was extra hard on my back because I did so much mopping on that day. However, this is the following week, and I'm like, I'm only mopping. Why am I mopping in this room? Because I did upstairs, so usually I leave this one alone. Oh, I know why I'm mopping in here. Because I'm going to have Tyler put the rug back. Remember, we took the rug out too, and I washed it. By the way, that turned out great. It actually did clean it. So that is why I mopped in that room, but typically I would skip that room. And since I was there, I'm like, okay, I'll mop this walkway going this way because we do walk here. But you'll notice like the majority of the den, I just skip over it, and I will get it the following Monday. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is I liked using the cedar aside from the back pain, and I was like, I'm gonna use it again this week downstairs. It wasn't too bad because I only mopped a smaller portion of the floors and only one time. And also, my husband had said something about liking the smell of Pine Sol. I think it just reminds us all of when we were kids and our moms used Pine Sol. I mean, that was like the cleaner they used, right? Most of us, at least my mom, and so that is why I got the Pine Sol. So I specifically mopped with the cedar this week and the Pine Sol because of my husband. Sometimes you want to like cook them a meal, whether it's your kids or your husband or somebody you love, like a meal they like or use a scent they like. And I was so happy because I'll tell you, my back, you'll see in a second, I'm like, whew, this hurts. Because when you use that steam mop, you guys, your back doesn't hurt. Like, it's amazing. I do prefer the steam mop. However, this was nice. So anyways, he comes in, the floor had just dried, and he had been home early that day. So he came in, and immediately he was like, wow, it smells really good in here. And that just makes you feel good. Like, whether you're cooking like a home cooked meal or something, when your work is acknowledged, because I feel like as a mom, it's not like they mean to not acknowledge it. There's my back. It's like aching. It's not like they mean to not acknowledge what we do, but a lot of what we do just goes unseen because they just think that the laundry does itself. They don't realize there's actually a human doing it. And they're not here to like see you do it. So it did make me feel good that day when he came in and was like, wow, it smells good. And I was like, thanks. I used the Pine Sol. I will tell you, that's why I bought like a small bottle. Also that Mr. Clean Rain Meadow scent too. So I'll probably use the cedar occasionally. It's not too hard to mop it. I mean, you can see it just mops fine. It's just that you have to bend over, which is hard on my back. The steam mop, you don't. And I'm also keeping up with this area. If you know, that was rough. We've been doing great, but you have to clean it literally every day. This is Charlie's area.
I'm done for the day. I did not do my meal planning
I did not order groceries. It's a Monday, I usually do that. So I think I will stop right now. It's already 3 o'clock. Just take a break and pick up in the morning and finish that part of the video. But so really with YouTube magic, I'll see you in like 5 seconds. All right, so it's the next morning. I got my hot coffee. I put my peppermint roll-on on. It's amazing. I'm just writing my list, adding it, ordering groceries, and then I'm going to update my acrylic calendar. Okay, so I updated to June. It was still in March. April was rough for me. You guys know that. So I didn't even update. And then May, I was just trying to get caught up. So anyways, we're back in action. So this is this cute little acrylic calendar. I've shared this before. I can link it below. You can customize it to say your family name. I've seen people do like, let's get going. It's like cute little sayings. Here obviously is the month, so you can circle whatever month you're in. You can also customize it. So I chose to have a menu here, grocery, and reminders. I believe there's a few choices for that. I will say I started, because my week, I always think of it as beginning on a Monday. Like I know technically it's Sunday, but like Monday we're getting going, let's go. And then the weekend is the weekend. However, I think because my whole life it's been presented to me Sunday through Saturday on a calendar, this throws me off. Like so you can customize it. So this can be your Sunday. I did it this way, and I wish I would have done Sunday then all the way through. Only because like when I actually look at a calendar like on my phone, I have to be very careful so I don't write the wrong dates. Anyways, just a little small technicality, not a huge deal, but I do wish. So instead of doing the menu here this week, I just wrote it down. Super simple. It's Tuesday now. Yesterday we just went out. I want to do taco bowls tonight with like white rice, black beans, and like taco bowls. We usually just do taco shells, so we're going to try something a little different for Taco Tuesday. Tomorrow I'm doing Parmesan garlic chicken. Super easy recipe I found off of Instagram, and I will link it below. You've probably seen it before if you're on Instagram and you follow that guy. I forget his name. I think Cooking with Midwest or something like that. And I'll share the link below. Super easy, question mark by it. I think we're gonna do grilled burgers, but I'm not sure. Friday we'll probably go to Outback. And then Saturday is a friend's birthday. Sundays I don't usually cook, so I'll just kind of figure it out. But there is super simple this week. All right, so here is the grocery haul. As always, I did get a few things from Aldi's. Oh, it's here. I didn't even take it out. I'll go over that in a second. I didn't get too many drinks because Darren just stocked up on a lot of drinks yesterday, but I did get a gallon of water, bottled water. I also got some Capri Sun Pacific Cooler. They like that. Some snacks. I got some Pringles just to change it up a bit. These little containers. We love these. Goldfish, of course. My kids love these. Also vanilla wafers. And on a impulse buy, I bought some swirls. I love these as well. Taco Tuesday. I'm excited for this. I'm going to do taco bowls tonight. I did get some crunchy shells just in case somebody doesn't want them, but I'm really excited about this. I think I'm also going to make some black beans and some rice, beef for the tacos, and some taco seasoning. And I have cheese in the fridge already, as well as some shredded lettuce. So this is kind of random, but rosemary. I forgot to order lemon so I could do a summer simmer pot. But that's what that's for, my summer simmer pot. This is the Buffalo Wild Wings Parmesan garlic sauce I like to make with the Parmesan, garlic, chicken, and potatoes. And this is my sweet onion from my fried potatoes. I already have the potatoes, and I'll order the rotisserie chicken tomorrow. I believe, don't quote me on this, but I think this recipe I'm gonna put in the video that comes after this. I'm gonna do a summertime homemaking recipe. So I think I'm gonna include that. Super easy and like so delicious. Because it's been so hot, I decided to get some popsicles. I haven't gotten popsicles in so long, but they look good. I was like, it's so hot, I'm gonna order popsicles. So there's popsicles, some chewy bars. Tyler wanted the Quaker kind, so I got those. These little muffin bite things and some Cheez-Its. I got some stuff for some sweet tea, Louisiane, and some sugar. I should have got a bigger one. I need to get more sugar. Some baking soda, I'll put a little bit in there. I need to get some disinfectant wipes. I got the coconut kind. They smell really good. Some Gain dryer sheets, sensitive Dove soap that I use, and also the Polident, because you guys know I got my retainer. I'm so happy still. I'm loving my new, not having braces, and I'm still wearing my retainer every day, 24/7. I have to do it for like 2 weeks. She said if you can do it 3, which I will, and then every night my whole life I'll have to wear it. But anyways, they said to like once a week use this to clean it, in addition to, of course, just daily cleaning it with a toothbrush. And I got Summit Coke. I really like this. I got it yesterday or last week, and I actually think I like it better than regular Coke. Some Aldi's potato chips. These are just affordable and just kind of a good snack sometimes the kids like. I did get a head of lettuce in case the shredded lettuce was out. They didn't have any at Publix, and oftentimes at Aldi's they don't. So as a backup, I got this, but they had both. 2 gallons of milk. And I think that's it, because Thursday, let's see, what did I say for dinner? Thursday, I already have the hot dogs and burgers and the cheese for all that and the buns and everything. So anyways, there you go. That is gonna be it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you're enjoying these Monday resets. This is just how it goes at the beginning of the week. I do my weekly chores. That's done. And I like to do the meal prep, or the meal planning, and go ahead and order groceries for the week and get all that done. So figure I might as well share it and help give you some motivation for your Monday. I will see you guys on Wednesday. Bye. First time ordering Culver's. I think it's like a more of a northern restaurant. I don't know, but we're gonna try it and see. I got a burger. Keep it safe.
So fiercely beautiful, like I'd been burned. He turned without a word and strode quickly away from me. Only said it until I was handed a racket. Wasn't mercifully some vestiges of my
Yeah, let me know what you guys think about this blanket here versus this one. I might just get a solid color that's like that color, but I just put those pillowcases there like you saw. I like the darker ones more. I think it goes better with the dark wood of the bed. So I'll probably keep that. Maybe keep this blanket, I don't know. Or just get like a color that's closer to the pillows, that's like solid.
I know I messed up. Yeah, I know I did you wrong. But I learned my lesson.